looks in with that blue glove, and the 1-1 pitch is rolled to first base. Hoskins fields, tosses to Uribe covering, and there's one away in the 8th. Abner trying to put that last outing against the Yankees. Oh, now we have some punches being thrown as Abner Uribe and Siri into it, and the benches have cleared, and the Brewers are not having it. Rhys Hoskins in the middle of it, and that escalated very, very quickly. Everybody's seemingly calming down now, but Siri is being escorted off the field by his coaching staff, and they're trying to get him off the field. The Brewers and Rays all surrounding each other between home and first base. Abner Uribe is in the dugout, and it looks like it might take a second to sort this all out for the umpiring crew. Ricky Weeks is wandering out there. Remember, Pat Murphy already ejected. Freddie Peralta was ejected, and now punches were thrown in front of first base, and Jose Siri was in the middle of it. That got heated very quickly. Siri grounded out, and it was a 3-1 putout. So Uribe was at the bag as Siri was coming through the bag, and words were exchanged, and then things escalated from there. But this thing got escalated a couple of innings ago, and it didn't have to be. And a bunch of temperatures got raised as a result of it. Uribe looked back at Siri after he got to the first base bag, and then Siri started walking at him, and Uribe and Siri both looked like they threw punches.
Well, good job by Cal Quantrill to limit the damage. Yeah, what's going on? Stallings and Quantrill, and both benches are empty. Reese McGuire took issue with Cal Quantrill.
Somebody's yelling at Bud Black. Nick Pavetta's yelling at Bud Black.
Not sure what happened with this pop up. Oh, Cal was excited about that, and then McGuire started yelling at him, and then Cal was jawing back.
To me, it was a visceral reaction to, hey, I got out of this limiting the damage, and not as much I got you, Reese McGuire.
They're just going to issue warnings to both benches.
Brandon Hyde's upset. He's still looking out at Clay Holmes.
Brandon Hyde's going to go shout. Brandon Hyde's throwing his helmet away. Brandon Hyde is pointing at the Yankees dugout, and the benches have emptied. Umpires trying to hold the players and coaches back. Here come the bullpen sprinting onto the field.
This stems from the last time the Orioles were in New York. Aaron Judge gets hit, then the Yankees throw at Gunnar Henderson and then hit him the next day. And this is where all this starts from.
Cooler heads hopefully have prevailed here. Didn't see any punches thrown, just some pushing and shoving, emotions running.
Look out here. A conversation between Willie Adames and James McCann. Didn't take much to spark a big-time disagreement. Bench is empty. Bullpen's empty. This is not the first time Milwaukee has gotten into a tiff with an opponent this year.
James McCann, he's sticking up for his Orioles team. I'm not sure if he took exception to Willie Adames on a homer, but Willie and the Brewers are not going to back down.
Everybody's still milling around.
Pat Murphy and Brandon Hyde are talking at home plate too, trying to sort it out. This is why I took offense to it. Here it is.
At the top it said Mamba mentality. Not by
Hyde was quickly in between the two. If you're a Brewers fan, you got to love the edge with which this team is playing the first month of the season. I don't know if you need benches to clear for the second time in a 3-week span, but it's clear they've got a chip on their shoulder.
Turner's throw goes down the line. Caballero rounding second on his way to third, and he'll be out easily there, but the Rays will get a run out of it. And oh, and some words, and now a shove as the Blue Jays get out there quickly to wrap up Yenesis Cabrera, and the dugouts and the bullpens have cleared.
These two ball clubs play a lot of tight games, and emotions oftentimes run pretty high. But it didn't take long for everybody to meet at third base.
Cabrera is in the dugout. Some words exchanged between him and Caballero.
On the ground to third. Go to second one. And they say on the exchange, And they're going to get Hoskins, I believe, on an overslide. And now McNeil and Hoskins exchanging, and the Brewers are coming out of the dugout. And McNeil getting fired up at second base. Now everybody coming out of the dugouts. McNeil is needed to be restrained by his manager, Carlos Mendoza.
Profar didn't like that at all, and saying some stuff now to Will Smith.
Yeah, he kind of took a couple steps out towards. It was a pitch in.
And now the benches are emptying. Mookie Betts came in.
And you know what, Chris Guccione doing a nice job. He cannot control the emptying of the benches and the bullpens, but I think he did a nice job separating the two.
Bryce now with 39 doubles on the year. Castellanos is hit by the pitch, and he is not happy. The benches are going to clear. Harper's already at the mounds. Castellanos has been hit a handful of times this week. Dusty Wathan comes over with Brandon Marsh to move Harper away. The bullpen's clear as well.
And they can say, well, it's not intentional. It doesn't matter. That's what you love right there.
Not when Cole is right. Bouncing ball taken by Birdie. Steps on the bag. He throws to second. The tag on Garcia, and they get the double play. Boy, that quiets the crowd at Kauffman Stadium. And also, he's asking maybe Volpe to reconsider something, and Torres is walking Garcia off. And now both benches empty. And here come the bullpens. Well, at first I thought the double play would quiet the crowd. But with the benches emptying, they're involved again. And Jazz Chisholm would do well to stay out of this because he's already public enemy #1 here in Kansas City.
The entire Yankee team would do better to stay out of this. They got the 3-0 lead. They don't want anything to happen to get this Royals team going. What happened with Garcia is that he didn't appreciate the tag from Volpe. That's where this started.
Yeah.
First, nice play by Birdie with the accurate throw, and the late slide here by Garcia. And he kind of came in spikes heavy. And that's when Volpe kind of pushed him off the bag. Then another tag there, and then a pat on the chest, and Garcia did not like that. A pat on the back. All of that irritated Garcia, and it looked like maybe Chisholm got involved in that as well.
Well, Volpe's right forearm got Garcia under the chin, but immediately you see Volpe, that's all cool, everything's good. That's what he's hoping Garcia will think.
Unless you're the guy that got hit under the chin.
Yeah. And then Chisholm comes over, which he didn't need to do. And Torres just trying to walk Garcia away from it all. Along with Damon Hollins, the first base coach.
There's a lot on this game, so I understand the bench is emptying. Good by both teams to get off the field in quick time.